We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Mondo Market TV, the sparkle of creativity show. This is the moment where you get to just chill and enjoy time with friends. We're talking about some cool projects, things for you to do. This is the time for you. So tell everyone who's not respecting your time to go away, close the doors, lock it, close the windows. Like let's just have a good time together right here, right? Yes. So today we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna show you how to create.
We do something fun every single week.
Every single week. But we're gonna show you how to create a snuffle mat for your dog. Yes. You're gonna see how cool this idea is. You're gonna love it. But before we show you how to do it, don't forget to share and call your friends. Yes, yes, yes. Come one, come all. Let them know that we're live. Comment, like, and share. And by the way, let us know if you have a pooch and what their name is.
Oh, put a picture, put a picture.
Yes, and if you have a picture, post a picture. That's right,
yes.
Good idea. So if the best viewing experience is on mondomarkettv.com, on there is a video where you can watch us live and a chat for you to interact with us and be a part of this right now with us. So watch there. However, if you prefer to watch on Facebook or YouTube, I am also monitoring those networks as we're live. So do let us know, comment, let us know that you're there, and let us share with us a picture and your pet's name.
Yeah.
So Shahar, here we are.
Yeah, so today is all about dogs.
Yes. It's like every day is about dogs for me.
Yeah, right? I think we should first start singing.
Why?
Because I know a song with dogs.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. This is not planned. Is it? It's been a hard day, and I've been working like a dog.
Like a dog or log?
Log? I don't think logs work.
No. It was something like, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Boom, 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 boom.
Good one, Shahar. Good one.
I'm gonna buy me a dog.
A dog.
Why? Because I need a friend now. I need a friend now. So.
Oh, and can I show him?
What? No, you can't capture. Okay. Well, we asked them to post pictures of their dogs.
Yes.
Why do they look for the pictures and put there? Can we show our dogs?
Yes, let's show our dogs.
First I'm going to show the 3 elements I have at home.
The 3 elements?
Yes, elements of
Excuse me,
despair.
there are 4 elements.
No, there are 5. But not in this picture.
Okay, in the picture there are 4.
The not well-groomed Schnauzer is Apple.
On the far right.
She's an old lady.
Yes.
Very grumpy.
She talks like this.
But she's well behaved.
I hate my life. But I love you.
You bring more dogs. I was the only one. And then Mr. Goji
I used
Berry.
to be the favorite.
And Goji Berry is just like a flower.
Do you have chicken?
I just like to sit down and eat chicken.
He's obsessed with chicken.
I like chicken. Do you
like
chicken?
Obsessed.
And then should be a Pomeranian. That didn't turn out very well.
We like to say he's a golden palm because he's ginormous.
He is Mr. Oats, and he is the house psychopath.
That is Oatsy.
Totally unrude. And of course, the cat that thinks he's a dog.
And that's Mr. Oats' accomplice.
Yes,
Wasabi.
Yeah, and then we have Banana, but Banana's a good cat, said I couldn't care less about this, leave me alone. So these are the dogs in the Boyayan house.
The dogs.
And the cat that thinks a dog. He even sleeps on the dog bed, for you to have an idea.
That is Mr. Oats.
Mr. Oats when he comes to the office, because, you know, he makes everybody mad at home, so sometimes I have to bring him here. So he goes into my drawer in the office and sleeps. And sometimes he pretends he's working.
He's the customer engagement.
See, he was looking at Jody's class. I bet that was a fused glass class right there. Okay, so where did this idea come from?
Where?
Mr. Otis is really, we call him a psychopath, no kidding.
Yeah, we mean it.
He likes to destroy stuff. He's very anxious, so when we are not home, he always looks for something to put his anxiety on. He's been very, very difficult to train. He's still a puppy. He is about 1 year old right now. And I had dogs all my life, and usually I did well, but this one is winning the fight. I've been looking for solutions to that, and one of my friends used very effectively a collar that emits very tiny shocks, and I bought one, but I couldn't even take out of the box. I cannot do that. So I started looking for another solution. And I found the Snuffle mat.
The Snuffle mat.
The Snuffle mat. So let me show you first what it is. It's so simple to make. It is fast. Maybe you will spend a little bit over an hour from start to finish. Very inexpensive to make. And and it works. It works up to a point.
By the way, Shahar,
yes,
got Bree watching, joining us today. Bree said, "This looks like fun."
Yeah.
It is, Bree. Bree, do you have any pets? We want to know.
We want to see the pictures.
We've got Bev from Canada. She's
Bev
watching.
has a dog. I know her dog.
She said, "Hello, Livy. Say hi to Livy, Bev."
Post a picture of Livy there.
Post a picture of Livy. And for those of you joining us right now, don't forget, I want to know if you have a dog, their name, and if you can, a picture.
Post a picture. Yeah, we want to see. The world wants to see your dog.
That's right.
So, can we put the Snuffle mat here?
Yes, I shall put the Snuffle mat here.
So this is the one I made for my dog.
Boom.
And basically is some scraps of fleece entangled enough that when you put the treats inside, they spend a lot of time looking for those treats. So it's really cool because it keeps them entertained. If the dog is not behaving because he is bored, for example, my dog does stay in the house during the day, right? So he gets bored. Well, that's another solution. So very cool. What do you need to make your Snuffle mat?
What?
So basically you need scraps of fleece.
Okay, easy.
Easy because most of us already have that at home. For example, last year I had the bad idea to make pajamas for all of us at home. So I bought a bunch of fleece.
I thought it was a great idea.
I made the pajamas, but you know, there's a lot of leftovers that really I cannot make much out of it.
So we made cushions, but you know, there's only so many cushions
you can have in a house, right? And it kind of gets tired that everybody dresses like the sofa. Yeah. Not very good idea. So I still have some scraps there, and I don't like to throw things away if I don't have to. We need to be conscious of what we are doing to the environment. So it's a lot better if you repurpose things. And this is a great opportunity to do that because you get scrap of fleeces, and basically that's all you need. You do need the board. Now, if you go online and you Google Snuffle mats, you're going to see a plethora of them to buy, and I can tell you they go for about 30 bucks.
Really?
I've seen some, yeah. It's,
wow.
It's
kind of pricey.
Kind of pricey.
Yeah.
33, I've seen some. So you have to consider the cost there. But the other thing is there are different boards, there are different backgrounds for that. You need to consider the kind of dog that you have.
Okay.
Okay, because if it's a tiny one, you have a Chihuahua or you have a Yorkshire, well, those, it's okay. You're doing anything really that has a hole, and you could make a mat and it would work. But for bigger dogs, like my ginormous Pomeranian it gets tough because they can destroy that in one day, and you don't want that because that's not the purpose for this toy. This toy is really to entertain them. So here's what I think works really well. Could you please pass one board for me?
Well, absolutely. And by the way, before I do,
and I'll drink some more.
Deborah said, "You two are so much fun." Well, thank you, Deborah. And Bev said, so you mean my clothes will actually stay on the hangers now?
Yeah, see the problem?
Yes, exactly. Well, Livy doesn't strike me as one to go.
She was in Salt Lake.
She was so peaceful, so chill.
Yeah.
Okay, here's your Snuffle board.
No, you were going to say something about it.
Was I?
Oh, I thought you were.
I thought you asked me for it.
The Snuffle board here, so this is the base where you're going to create the mat. This is a thick rubber. Okay, has some weight to that, which means that it doesn't matter if you have a medium-sized dog like my Morkie is considered small size, so he's about 7 pounds, right? Or bigger than that. This will last, and it will last, first of all, because it's a little heavy, so a small dog wouldn't pull around the house that easy. For them to chew this requires a lot of exercise.
I mean, they will be entertained.
Ooh, they're not going to chew much because everything is hidden. But if they try, it would be tough.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Oates did.
Yeah, and it's kind of the size. This is an 11 by 11. This is kind of the size that fits most breeds. Actually, it would fit any breed because, you know, even a tiny dog can come here and spend hours playing. So I decided this is the best Snuffle board out there.
I like that.
And that is why the Snuffle board today really is the launch product here at Mondo Market TV.
So if you're like, okay, so Shahar's going to show you how to do it and how to put it together and how it works. But if you're like, man, I have a psychopath dog like Mr. Oats and I need a Snuffle board for my pooch. How do I get one? Where? All that? Okay, Mondo Market TV, of course, you guessed it. Go to mondomarkettv.com right now. We have an introductory special price for you. Get it right there. You can get your boards. It's the perfect size for a small, medium, or large dog. It's actually really, it works really well like that. Great quality board. Fantastic, heavy duty, sturdy.
Yes.
Definitely what you need. And the holes in them are appropriately placed for a perfect snuggle mat. So you're going to see it in action right here.
The end product is really cool. And you know, even small dogs, actually, our Mr. Oats, he can destroy most toys he plays with.
Yes.
So that's another reason I chose this type of board.
Okay.
Because it makes a lot harder.
And Shahar, I actually was very surprised when you said that when you buy a snuggle mat done, $35 plus.
You can go to the big retailer online and you're going to see the average there is 30. If you go to the retailer online that other artists put stuff to sell, you see for 33, 35, wow. This size and up. Of course, there are smaller ones.
So you'll definitely,
but again, you need to consider the size of the dog.
You'll definitely want to go to Mondo Market TV because you'll see it's not $35. You'll get it, and you get to create it in a way, in a color, in a fabric that you enjoy and that will match your house too.
Yes,
which
yes.
It's nice because you're gonna have this on the floor, right?
So let's get started making that.
Do we do it?
Okay, so you have that board, and one last thing that I have to say about the board. You do find smaller ones, and they look cute and everything, but even for a small dog, how many treats are you going to put into a tiny board that to make it interesting for them to go and search for that? Think about that. So again, this size is kind of perfect, no matter the size of the dog you have. So get some fleece that you have at home. Okay. And you're going to cut some strips, okay?
How thick?
So, I will tell you. That's what I'm here for.
Well, good.
The ideal would be 2 inches wide. So write that down. 2 inches wide and about 11 inches long. With that said, it can vary because if you are working with scraps, you know very well that one will be just fine like this, but another is a little smaller. It's not going to make any difference. If you look at the one I have here completed, I do have some that are, many that are 11 inches long, but there are some that are 6 inches long, and there are some that is, instead of being 2 inches wide or 1 inch wide, you cannot tell the difference.
No, it looks all the same.
It just looks good. So don't freak out with the measurements. You don't need the pattern or anything. So what I usually do is I put the strip of my felt here, measure about 11 inches, and I cut, or I can cut the whole thing, but I just want to show you.
By the way, Sandy says hello.
Hello, Sandy. Okay, oops, go. I've been cutting a lot, so it's starting to get dull. So then I just cut with a rotary cutter is the easiest way, and I measure 2 inches.
And cut.
And cut.
Easy peasy.
And I'm not playing much, I'm not making a quilt. I'm making a toy for a dog, so it really doesn't matter if it's not totally straight. See here, I have one that is a little bigger. I can leave like this, or I can go 1.5 inches, and I have 2 strips. That's it. Okay? Don't freak out with the amount of the size. Okay, so I have my board. This one I already put some, because they're basically 2 steps only. For this.
Nice, I like that. Easy
so
and fast.
I needed to have some in order to show you. Okay? So I'm going to get one of the strips.
So you have your board.
Okay, I have my board, have my strips. Let me get one that is a little longer. And you can go this way, every 2 this way, or every 2 this way. Okay? Either one would be fine. And what you do is you go in and out again with the strip, and you tie.
Just a simple knot?
Just, not even a knot, just this.
Oh.
See? Go to the next one. So we are going to make 1 row together, so I can show you how to do the second step.
When you said that was easy, you meant it.
I told you, it's easy and fast, so you better talk about the board more than once. That's what I told her. See, I get this one that is skinny, same thing.
Now, if you have a big dog or a small dog, does the size of the strip matter?
No.
Nope.
No. It's going to work just fine. And again, this size of board, if you have a Rottweiler, it will be awesome for him. If you have a Poodle, it will be awesome for him too. You don't need to have tiny ones because you can keep them entertained for longer if the board is bigger. Okay, so you see, he goes really fast. I did this other one watching TV. And so you see, this one is smaller. You're going to see at the end, makes no difference whatsoever. Of course, if everything is exactly the same, you have a more even result. But think about the purpose of what you're making this for.
Yes.
Did they put any pictures?
You know what, Char?
They're shy.
No pictures.
Hey, Chase also has a dog.
Yeah, oh yeah. Chase, our producer,
We are going
director.
to give a Snuffle mat to him.
Chase.
Chase.
I want to see the picture of your dog. Oh, look at the dog.
There you go. Look at him. You have a story about this dog, right?
Yes.
In the dog?
Well, Chase does, but I suppose I could tell for him.
Okay.
So he's a little dachshund, chubby dachshund, and he has his little doggy door. And, well, I don't know if this is the story you're thinking about.
Yes, it is.
But I get a kick out of the fact that he's bald on his tummy because he's too chubby and he runs through the doggy door and it just scrapes on there and just like, so he has no hair on his tummy. I think that's funny.
And I think he's kind of an old guy already, right?
Old guy, and he chases his, he likes to chase shadows. That's
Shadows,
it.
yeah.
Yes. So yes. Apparently he can entertain himself a lot all day just chasing like butterfly shadows.
So maybe he doesn't need a Snuffle mat. Cool. So post your pictures. I want to see your pets.
We want to see
And if you have
pictures.
any questions,
Sandy,
put
do
it
you
on
have
the-
any dogs? We want to know
Yeah,
their names.
Bree.
If you have pictures,
I
we
think
want
Bree
to see.
has a dog.
Bree, yes.
okay, so let's pretend I did the same in every single row, right? When I turned my mat, this is more or less
It looks cool.
what you're going to have. See? This is step number 1.
Easy.
We did not need to go to college to learn this. Okay, so I just put a bunch, and you go from top to bottom, fill all of
and
them.
you just had to, like, not even a knot, just put a bunch, pass
No,
through,
it's not going
done.
to. Actually, I was undoing a few ones here in the bottom, and they are tough to undo, even
Really?
for me with 2 hands. They only go with the mouth.
Nice.
'Kay.
Sandy has 2 border collies.
Ah, they're beautiful. Okay, so now we are going to step number 2. Remember, again, all you need is this amazing board for Snuffle mats and some fleece. That's all, right? So if you don't have a Snuffle board, guess where you get it?
MondoMarketTV.com. That's where you get it.
And we have a launch price.
We do. Fantastic price. I mean, under 10 bucks, you can get your Snuffle mat. It's perfect. It's the perfect size for a small, medium, or large size dog. Fantastic quality, durable, perfectly placed holes for you to put in your fleece, and you can design it however way you want. You can pick the fabric, you can make it match your household, you can make it pretty, you can make it bright, you can make it subdued. However way you want to make it, you can do it. And best of all, you'll get to entertain, keep your dog entertained for hours and having fun and treats. So, MondoMarketTV.com is where you go to get it.
Yes, and get it because,
Yes.
you know, it's very inexpensive and it solves an issue. So,
And it's fun to make.
step number 2. So we did all of them in a row, right? Grabbing 2. Now, what I need to do is a cross stitch with my fleece. This will entangle the fleece and will make for more hiding spots, and also they cannot just go and open an opening and grab the treat. See, so you're making this more challenging to the dog, so they do spend more time searching for the treat. That's how I did the other one as well. I like now on this step to work from the back, because I just think it's easier to work from the back. So I'm going to do a cross stitch, meaning that I go with this one and the other side on the other. Then I pull, I turn, and I turn because I want to cover all the rubber that I can. I do this and go back again and do the other from my X, see? So my cross stitch here.
Oh.
And yeah. I told you it's extremely easy. Okay, I'll make a couple more so you can see. So now I do the knot, and I have. As you put all these, everything starts coming together, and then you don't see any rubber edge. Now, to do this cross stitch, it is better that you work with the longer strips. Okay, because you need more room. Just because you need more room. So now I need this one using this 4 holes. Now I'm going to do this using this 4 holes. So this one already has one crossing to the other side. Doesn't matter, right? You want to cover all the rubber to have the perfect toy. See? And that's what you do. So come on. I don't think I ever showed something. Let me get a bigger one.
Easy?
This easy for. Because, see, we don't even have 20 minutes in.
Yet so rewarding.
And so rewarding. So I'm going to do 2 more, and then I'll show you how it works. Okay? So see, this one is quite tiny, so it just makes it more difficult. It doesn't change the final look of the mat at all, but it makes it more difficult for me to give the knot. So I have 2 axes, right? Let's do the last one. I grab this 2 that I already have crossing, and the other 2 that I haven't yet. And there you go. Now, what about?
What about?
I'm all about making people have a cool social life.
Yes.
Maybe because I don't have one. But grab 3 or 4 friends that have dogs. You know, get a few boards and make a Snuffle mat party.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
It is like fun. Actually, I've seen some businesses doing this.
Really?
Yes, they rent a space in a bar or a restaurant, usually any place that has some alcohol, right? And they do a Snuffle mat party. That's it. They bring the fleece. It is super fun. It is very, very fun. So you see, we have made 3, and we need to keep going until we do the whole mat. So let me show you how it looks when it's done. This one is a little easier to see. So you see, I have all my here. Now, if I think I have still some rubber showing, like I do here.
Like on the edge?
Like on the edge, and I don't want that, guess what? I grab.
By the way, Sandy said, easy peasy.
It is. Like you see, it's a 1 hour project, maybe 2 if you're not, you know, you're doing something else at the same time, and you're done. And we'll see if it works here in a second. Okay, so see, I still had here 1 row that I could cover more, because what you want is exactly this. See, a maze that is not easy just to find, because of course with the nose they go and they find, and they kind of find fast anyway, but you're making it a little more difficult.
Just a little bit more challenging. By the way, Shahar, we have a picture.
Oh, I want to see.
Okay, check out this picture. Tell me if you recognize this.
Oh, this is Livy.
Yes, it is.
Livy. Ha-ha.
So it looks like it's hard to submit pictures through the live stream.
Oh, I bet.
But if you have liked our Facebook page, you can send it through there on the post where this video is.
We really want to see. Okay, so Nash, now all that is left is that I have to put some treats here.
Oh.
Here's the thing. You want to use small, dry treats.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Well, because it's going to get gross?
Yes. If you use the wet ones, this is going to be very disgusting. So you don't want to do that. So I bought some.
So dry, small treats. You want it small to make it more challenging?
Well, mine are not tiny. Oh, they're so cute. See, they come in different shapes. I thought.
Cute.
I thought it was, look at this one that has the paw.
Yeah, show it here.
Yeah. Whoa, there you go.
Do you see? Look how cute they are.
See, they have the bone. So what you do is you put inside.
And these match this Snuffle mat. Perfectly.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's like the same color.
Super hidden.
So like you hide it in there, good.
You put there, and you put several. Some they are going to find right away, and some they are not. But let's see. Nash, do you want to talk one more time about the board? Because we are basically done.
Sure do.
I just need to put this to a test.
Look. Well, of course we got to test the Snuffle mat.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're like, I need one of these for my dog.
And you do.
And you do.
I think Livy would love
Livy would adore this.
This is all moving the house and selling the house.
Yeah, too stressful.
Too stressful for her.
Make sure Livy has a snuggle board so that she can just be entertained and chill. So, Go to mondomarkettv.com to get yours. We have a cool introductory price today during the next 24 hours, so take advantage of it. Snuggle boards, you can get them for $30, $35 plus dollars. Well, go to Mondo Market TV today and you will be astounded by how cool and special this deal is.
Yeah, it's so, like $6.50 for a snuggle board.
Exactly.
Snuffle board.
Snuffle board. During the next 24 hours though, huh? So go there perfectly. This is perfect for a small, medium, or size or large size dog. Fantastic quality of rubber. Perfect spacing in the holes for you to create just the right amount of fluff for you to hide your treats. Really, I encourage you to go there right now, mondomarkettv.com.
So I brought Mr. Oates, the psychopath.
Oatesy.
And as you can see, this was supposed to be a Pomeranian, right? He's almost the size of a golden retriever. But let's see if it works. He didn't rehearse at all.
Oatesy.
He's actually by accident here. He hurt himself this morning, so we had to...
He's usually a little psychopath, but
yeah.
on camera or with people, he's like the sweetest thing you've ever met.
Yeah, he found one already.
Found one.
So he's a little bit under the weather. I think he was stung by a bee or something. So somebody had to bring him here today. But you can see, even with cameras, even being camera shy, even without any rehearsal, he is going for the treats.
You can see his little tail.
He's happy. He is entertained. He's not trying to chew the microphone, for example. Right? So there you go. Proof that the snuggle is Snuffle. It's not a snuggle, Nashla.
You
drive me crazy.
You're the one saying snuggle.
Hey, oh, I'm in pain today.
His little paw. Oh, Yoshi. You okay, buddy?
But you see, super simple to make, super fast to make. It does work. Of course, like I told you, he's under the weather today. But he's looking for the treats.
He ate his few little
treats. But there are
treats.
more. I did hit a lot.
You're being lazy, buddy.
Yeah. So guys, what do you think about this? Is this fun?
I think it's great. Yeah, I can't wait.
It takes us away a little bit from the crafts to sell.
Yeah.
But again, this is also a possibility. Like I told you, do your research online and you're going to see that they go for $30 or so. Your cost here,
it's going to be less than $10.
Not even $7,
yes.
Right? So if you want to make this, even to give to friends that have dogs, like if you have one of those friends that you love to visit with her or him, but you get there and the dog is just jumping on you, being annoying. Hint, hint, give one for Christmas because it's going to work.
Yeah, it's
right?
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he's there, he's eating, he's enjoying it. Sandy said Mr. Oates is cute.
It is cute, but it's huge for a Pomeranian. Just
he's perfect. Don't listen to her, Oatesy. You're perfect.
Actually, Brie gave me a good idea yesterday, and I'm going to try that as well.
What is it?
I don't remember the name, but it's a vest that you put on the dog.
Oh.
And it makes them feel...
They feel safe.
Safe, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But you see, this alone, instead of trying to chew my couch, for example, he would focus on something else for a good half an hour. After, he finds all the treats, then it's gone. But see, he doesn't know if there's still treats or not, and he's... Yeah, where's the treat? Where's the treat? Of course, he thinks it's easier for us just to give the treat to him. But you see that entertain the dog, and that is the purpose. Mission accomplished.
Shillin's mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Shillin said, I love that little prince. And Sandy said Thunder Vest. That's what they're called.
Thunder Vest, yes.
Yes. All right, I'm checking. Bree said, looks really easy. Thank you. It
is. I mean, you may have, like me, I may have to have 2 or 3 different devices to control this puppy while he gets some wisdom in his brain. But it doesn't matter because this one was easy to make. It will last for a while if you use the dry treats. There isn't much. He may try to drag, but because the board is kind of heavy, it also is a good exercise in that case.
It is durable. It's very durable.
It is durable. Because I've seen people that use sink mats to make this. But
those are too flimsy.
They will, right, Mr. Oates? They will not last 5 minutes, just saying. Just saying. So get the right thing so you have the right toy for your dog.
I think he found them all.
Maybe.
Did you?
You want to go down? We need to say goodbye.
All right.
Oh, bye-bye.
Okay, wait. Bye.
Hey, I know what.
What?
Please, come on. Hang on.
Poor guys.
Please. Everybody, Chandra, Bree, get a Snuffle mat board so she can buy more treats for me.
Nice.
I need more treats. Buy the board.
Sandy,
I cannot eat the board.
Nice, nice, very nice.
Cool.
Oh, and by the way, Sandy said, I bet it also will give comfort since the fleece can have your scent, so it will give them comfort.
Yeah, well,
yes, I like
very
that.
good point, because I did read about this. For example, if you believe in essential oils, lavender and I do every now and then try that with Oates as well. He hates the smell of lavender, but I put a drop on his nose to calm him down, and it does work to a point. But you could add some calming scents to the board as well, and some people do. I haven't tried that. I need to see if that's not going to take away the scent for the treat itself, but I read some people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, when they're done, they can lay their little heads there and sleep.
I love my Snuffle board. Where's my treat? See?
All right.
Okay.
Well,
we're done for today. That's simple.
That is.
It's that easy.
And fun.
And fun.
MondoMarketTV.com. That's where you want to go.
Get your Snuffle board.
Get your Snuffle board.
Yeah, promo price $6.50 if I'm not wrong, and you have 24 hours, and then it goes up. That's how the launch price works.
Exactly. So remember, MondoMarketTV.com. Get your Snuffle board there today, right now, so you can make yours. And don't forget, we're here every Thursday, 3 p.m. Mountain. That's 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 Mountain, 4 Central, 5 Eastern, live with a fantastic show. And our programming here at Mondo Market is fantastic. I love it. And it is growing. So just to give you an update, Thursdays, your Sparkle of Creativity show with Shahar. Wednesdays, we've got Crafting with Shalyn. And now every other Tuesday, we have the Hourglass with Jody McCraney Russia. So if you're into glass fusing, that's the show for you. Yeah. We had our first episode this week, and it was success. Fantastic.
Yes.
So definitely,
and we have more coming. We have a fiber show coming soon, too.
We have a fiber show coming soon. So yes, this is the place. MondoMarketTV.com. See you next time.
Bye. I need more cables.